envision it with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. When the coverage team gets him down, not much gained on that return. Dropping back, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at midfield. Tremendous toughness here. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Russell. Blocked by the receiver. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Man, his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle? Touchdown, Alabama. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Planning up to try the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs, and it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's got the 40. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. Look at the big man, known for his work on short yardage, ripping off a huge gain that time.
You know, looking back at his history, this guy played running back in high school, so it's not shocking that once he's able to get into the clear, he's able to get downfield for a huge gain for these guys.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his man. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Second and goal for the offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. They've looked into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Defense not pressing this time. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on third down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on third down, and force a field goal.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? On the run, it's Hawkins.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, at third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On the ground, it's Hawkins. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Will hand it off. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal, they try to run it in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The timeout is called. A tough strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Who says he need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to throw. It's Russell. The ball is caught. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Empty backfield on 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Should go to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to throw yet again. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown. Tied.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
He'll get in there for 2 points, and now the deficit just a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give, and they'll stop him short with the line to gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Trojans! This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him.
End zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. With the defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, clearly you'd like to keep the clock running after this play if you're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a third down pass here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them, and how fitting a close game in